Hello students, welcome to Eduauraa. I am your physics mentor Umesh Nirgun, and today I would like to discuss the previous year question of the surface tension. So now we have the next question. The ratio of surface tension of mercury and water is given to be 7.5, while the ratios of density is 13.6. Their contact angles with the glass are close to 135 degree and 0 degree respectively. It is observed that the mercury gets depressed by the amount H in a capillary tube of radius R1, while the water rises by the same amount H in the capillary tube of radius R2. The ratio of R1 by R2 is close to, and the options are option A 3 by 5, option B 2 by 3, option C 2 by 5, and option D 4 by 5. So it's a 2019 mains question. So we have given the ratio of the surface tension of the mercury and the surface tension of the water. THG upon T water is equal to 7.5. And the ratio of density of mercury and density of water. So this ratio it is 13.6. The angle of contact for the mercury, theta for mercury, it is 135 degree. And the angle of contact for the water, it is 0 degree. And the radius of the capillary, it is mentioned. The radius of the capillary, it is what? R1. And for water, it is R2. Okay. So for mercury, RHG is equal to R1. And RW, R water, is equal to R2. And what we have to find out? The ratio of R1 upon R2. Or I can say it is ratio of radius of the mercury tube upon radius of the water tube. Clear? But one important thing is provided over here. The rise and fall in both the cases, it is same. So I am not interested in the magnitude because cos 135 is minus 1 by root 2. So it is fall. So I can compare the two H. H of the water is equal to H of the mercury. So what is given? The height in both the capillary, it is what? Same. So it is HG is equal to H water. What is the formula for the height? It is 2T cos theta upon R rho G. So for the mercury, it is 2T of mercury cos 135 upon R of mercury into density of mercury into G. So that is equal to 2T of water cos 0 upon R of water rho of water into G. Now what is common on both the sides? 2, 2 and G, it get what? Cancelled. Now we are interested in the ratio of R of Hg upon R of water. So I am going to rearrange the things. THG means tension of the mercury upon tension of water into cos 135 upon cos 0 into rho of water upon rho of mercury is equal to RHG upon R water. Now the surface tension of mercury upon surface tension of water, how much it is? 7.5. Cos 135 is minus 1 by root 2. So 1 by root 2 into rho of water upon rho of mercury. So it is 1 upon 13.6. Okay. So now I can find out the ratio. of R of Hg upon R of water. So this ratio, or we can say the ratio, which one? R1 upon R2. It is equal to 0.4. So that is nothing but what? 2 by 5. So the ratio of R1 upon R2 is equal to 2 by 5. So the correct option is option C, 2 by 5. Now we have the next question. If M is the mass of the water that rises in the capillary tube of radius R, and the mass of water which will rise in the capillary tube of radius 2R is, and the options are option A 2M, option B 4M, option C M by 2, and option D M. It's a 2019 mains question. What is given? In the first case, we have the capillary tube of radius small r. So water rises up to certain height. Suppose H1. And the mass of this, it is M. In the second case, the radius, it is doubled. So this is my second case. Now the radius, it is doubled. Okay. And the water increases up to certain height. And suppose this height, it is H2. Okay. But radius, it is 2R. And in this case, mass, it is M dash or M2. So we have to find out this mass. Yeah. What is the formula for the mass? Mass is equal to density into volume. Mass is equal to density into volume. But as the density, it remains what? Same, I can say mass is directly proportional to volume. What is volume? It is area into height. So I can write down M dash upon M is equal to area. In the second case, area, it is what? It is pi r square, but r, it is what? 2r. So it is pi into 2r square. So it is 4r square into h, or we can say h dash, upon, in the first case, it is pi r square into h, where h, it is the height in the previous case, or we can say first case. What is the relation between h and r? H and r, they are what? Inversely proportional. Because h is equal to 2t cos theta upon r rho g. So I can say h upon h dash is equal to 2r upon r. So the ratio of h upon h dash, it is 2. Okay. So I can find out the mass. So now I can say the mass M dash is equal to 2M. Clear? So here we have the concept of what? The mass. How to find out the mass, but there is one simple concept. Suppose we have the capillary. Then the force acting along the circumference of the capillary. So this force, it is given by 2 pi r t cos theta is equal to mg. If all other parameters are constant, then what is the relation between r and m? R is directly proportional to m. So in the second case, the radius, it becomes what? Doubled. So 2r, and that's why the mass, it is 2m. So the correct option is A, 2m. So this is the shortcut. So student, we have discussed the previous year questions, but to develop the skill, you have to practice more number of questions such that the concept becomes what? Clear. So keep on practicing, keep on learning, and keep on watching Eduauraa. Thank you.